welcome to a new vlog. If you watched my last vlog, which I will have linked down below in the description if you haven't, you'll know that I finished all of my prep work for Ben. My going into draft 2 prep work that I need to get done. So that's all done. I finished that 2 days ago. And so today, January 24th, I am going to be starting my second draft revision. I'm essentially, I want to say it's a rewrite, but it's not, but I'm not really, what am I saying? It's gonna be kind of like a rewrite in the sense that I'm gonna try to copy and paste as little as possible. There are gonna be a few fairly big changes, nothing too crazy, but I'm gonna try to, even if I am bringing over basically the same sentence, I wanna type it out again. Yeah, I'm excited to get started on that. This coming week is my last full week off of work. I just wanna get as much of my shit together as possible so that I can go back to work and, you know, not feel so overwhelmed. I'm really excited to get started on my Ben, you know, draft 2, second draft. Right now though, I'm just gonna eat some breakfast because I need some fuel, you know? Do you guys know Report of the Week on YouTube? Anytime like I taste food on camera, he's who I envision because he is classic. If you don't know who he is, I'll link him down below. He's great. Going in. Oh, it's not bad. Just got a little bit of tomato. Ooh! Anyway, I'm gonna finish eating this and then I'm basically gonna get right into, oh my god, I'm nervous. I just got such a wave of anxiety for a second. Is that anxiety? Is that excitement? I don't know what it was, but it was a wave. Dude, I'm starting my second draft of my first novel. That is like really cool. Okay, so I'm about to start. I'm too nervous. Okay, so my goal for the day is, what is my goal for the day? So my goal for today is to, at the very least, just have the second draft of the prologue written. That feels pretty doable. The prologue isn't too long and there aren't gonna be too many changes. I'm just kind of adding things into it. So I feel pretty good about that. I'm so nervous. Why am I so nervous? Okay, yeah. Okay, so I'm pulling up draft 2. It's gonna be hard to have like both up. You know what I kind of want to do? I wasn't going to because this zero draft it's not a great draft. No, maybe, how should I do it? You know, a part of me really wants to print out my zero draft. Should I do that? But I don't want to like spend money to get it professionally printed and bound. But I would like to have, maybe I can. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna print out whatever chapter I'm working on so I can have the hard copy to reference and not have to have two things up at the same time. But I still have the version on the computer if there's anything I do want to copy and paste. Or I make it so that I can't copy and paste, and that's why I print it out, because I can only type things in that way. And I can't open the old draft to copy and paste. I can only type it all out. Is that a good idea? Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna print out the prologue and have the hard copy to reference instead of having the digital version open where I can easily copy and paste. I think I'm gonna just work off the hard copy so that I can't copy and paste. So I'm gonna just print out as I go along, and I think that should work. I think that should be good. Here we go. Okay, so I have my prologue printed out. I don't even know how to start. I'm typing words and they're slightly different. Are they better? I don't know. It's only the second draft. I have to remind myself it's only the second draft. It's not about crafting amazing, beautifully, you know, worded sentences right now. Like it's not about that. I'll do that as much as I can, but that's not my focus, right? The focus for this draft is just to complete the story. I'm just really, you know, I'm packing in more goodness so then I can kind of sculpt it later. Anyway, I'm gonna do some work and then I'll update you. I'll let you know how much I get done, you know? Throw your fist at the... Okay, so it's about 8:45 right now and I'm done writing for the day. I managed to finish the prologue. I'm done the prologue. I feel really good. I've basically been writing for the last like 5 hours, so my lower back is on fire and I have like a really big headache, but I'm happy. Like I feel so good. So far, I mean, you know, I'm only a day in, but I really love editing. I had a feeling I would really like editing, but so far I really love it. Like, it wasn't super easy, but I prefer the difficulty of editing versus the difficulty of drafting, like the first draft. I'm not really editing, I'm basically rewriting. I don't really know how to describe it, but I typed all the words out. There was no copy and pasting. Some of the sentences I did keep, but again, I typed them all out. I didn't do any copy and pasting. So today I wrote 1,979 words, and that's the length currently of the prologue. I don't know if that's long. It probably is. Again, this is just the second draft, so we'll see what happens. I'm considering for draft 3, like how I would be able to take out the prologue. Like, I know that there's like a lot of people don't really care for prologues, or like they skip the prologue and that kind of stuff. So I don't know, we'll see. But that's a draft 3 thing. Right now my focus was just to rewrite the prologue, and I did, and it was great. I ended up adding like 435 words so far to the draft, to the prologue. So it feels so good. I'm really loving it. I feel it getting better. I mean, it might just be like marginally better, but that's still, you know, that's still better. You know what I mean? I'm really happy. I'm glad that I finished the prologue. I would love to be able to average like a chapter a day. That would be really, really cool. But we'll see, because I do have some chapters that are pretty long, so I can't say for sure that I'll be able to keep that up. But it feels good. It feels good that I finished the prologue. Well, hello. So today is January 28th. It's like 5:30, I think. The last few days I haven't been feeling the best, like emotionally, but also just like I don't know, I've been feeling really kind of distracted and not really motivated to do things. Like I feel like I've kind of gone back into that feeling of not caring about anything, like not caring to put effort into anything, really. So that's been a little bit tough. So I woke up this morning and I took a really nice shower, and I went for a long drive, which I haven't done in a little while. So that felt really, really good. And now I'm back home. I will probably make some sort of dinner in the next hour or so. And I really need to get some work done, like a lot of work. I need to do some editing. I need to work on Ben. And I also have some like work to do, because I'm going back to work on Monday, February 1st. So there are some things that I need to do for that, namely reading, you know, the new scripts that we're going to be working on. So yeah, I mean, I'm feeling okay today. It was worse like a couple days ago, where I just didn't want to do anything. There was a lot of crying. There's a lot of crying involved, but what else is new? I don't really know what it is or why. I mean, there's something that definitely kind of triggered me a couple days ago, and I know that was kind of the bulk of the reason why I spiraled a little bit, but I don't know. I can't exactly pinpoint and say, you know, this is the reason for all of it. You know, although this is the whole reason why I'm feeling this way. I'm kind of feeling, I don't know, it's like a compound thing. I feel a little bit like I'm running out of time. Like I constantly feel like I'm running out of time, but definitely when I start to fall behind on things and I'm not as productive creatively or anything, I start to really get anxious about running out of time. Like I just feel like I'm wasting time and I'm running out of it. Like I just don't have enough of it. So then I start to feel really overwhelmed. I'm trying to get on top of that before it gets to be too much, like before it gets out of hand. So I'm gonna try to do a little bit of that today. I think I'm gonna work on some like bullet journal spreads and stuff, because that always kind of helps me feel organized, and just like writing things out and planning things out always obviously helps me feel organized. So I'm gonna do a bit of that. I got kind of a late start to the day, but it's gonna be great. I'm gonna make the best of this evening. Okay, I need to just snap out of it, man. I need to snap out of it, because this is not working, okay? This is not how I want to live my life. I just need to do some work, do some self-care, self-love, and things are gonna be great. Like I'm grateful and I'm happy, and I need to really live in that, instead of the shitty thing is sometimes when I'm feeling really happy and like really good about things and feeling productive, there's like a self-sabotage thing. I don't know what it is. My mind just goes to like, oh, but you don't have this and this, and you know, this person and that, or it'll just go like, oh, well, you better take advantage of it now, like you better enjoy it now, because it's gonna be gone, it's all gonna be taken away, you're not gonna have it forever. And just those thoughts, instead of just like living in the moment, ruin it, you know, like they ruin it. Like I hate when I'm missing a moment while I'm in it. Like if I'm experiencing a really happy moment, literally presently experiencing it, but my mind is already missing it. It totally takes away from my present enjoyment of any moment, because my mind is just like, this is such a great moment. God, you're gonna miss it when it's over. Just let me enjoy it now, man. Like what? Anyway, it's getting dark. I'm gonna go do some work. So today is February 14th. It is Valentine's Day. If no one has told you yet today, I love you. If you haven't told yourself that today, say it right now, right this second. Go look in the mirror and say, I love you. You're amazing. You're incredible. Yeah, so today's February 14th. I haven't touched anything in the last 2 weeks, like over 2 weeks now. I don't know what it was after those few days where I was just like super energized and excited about, you know, the Ben prep work, and I rewrote the prologue. The next day I went and I printed out the first scene of chapter 1. I still haven't edited this vlog yet, so I may have talked about this already, but I printed out the first scene of chapter 1. And you know, I was excited to get to work, and then I like read over it and it just needs so much work. Like it needs so much work. So much of this isn't usable. It's like the first 2 pages are basically, it's just info dump. Like it's unusable. Something needs to change here for the very beginning of it. And I got really, I don't know, I feel like I was moving so smoothly, so quickly, and it felt really good. And then I kind of hit a wall almost when I saw how much work I needed to do for this first chapter. And then I feel like I didn't really know how to change it, what to do, how to make it better, like exactly how to do that. So it kind of like stopped me in my tracks a little bit. And then I think I just kind of crashed after like the high of working on the prep work. I was like debilitated. I was like on the couch, couldn't do anything. Like I cried. Like it was a bit of a crash. I crashed a little bit energetically and just like my mood. And then February 1st, I started back at work. So all of my spare time basically disappeared. And this last week that just passed was our first like shooting week, which the days are longer. It's usually, you know, 11, 12 hours where I'm like at the house. So there's been, I've had little time. However, all of that being said, I do have a 3-day weekend. It's Sunday today. Yesterday, I didn't do any work, any YouTube stuff or anything. I didn't do any writing. Right now it's almost 2. I got a little bit of a later start to today. I wanted to start vlogging a little bit earlier, but I woke up this morning, I took a really nice shower. I did all of my, you know, self-care things, my maintenance. I did that kind of thing this morning. That felt really good. And now I'm ready to get started on some Ben work and tackle this really scary this is just the first scene, like the first like scene of chapter 1. I'd love to just finish this today in the next couple hours. I don't think that's gonna happen, but I am gonna spend the next couple hours working on it. So whatever I can get done in the next few hours is what I'm gonna get done. So that's what's happening today. Work's been good. Like it feels good to be back at work. These last 3 days, 2 days, I've been working outside, so it's been a little bit rough. It's a little cold here in Canada, but otherwise, like, it feels good to be around people again, even though I'm only seeing like this much of their face, and you know, we have to be 6 feet apart. It's good to feel their energy in a way. So yeah, that feels good. I don't know if there's anything else I need to update. Like literally nothing has happened. You've missed nothing. I've just been working. That's all it's really been. So I'm feeling pretty good. Like it's so beautiful outside. Like I just love when the sun is out. Like at the very least, when the sun is out, it helps my mood so much. Like I can be in the worst place mentally, but if the sun is out, it just makes it that much more manageable. So I appreciate when the sun is out. I feel like I mentioned this in my last vlog. I just love the sun, okay? I love the moon and the sun. I feel like there was something else I wanted to mention. I don't know, maybe I'm just procrastinating because this is gonna be a doozy. I really just need to get started on this first scene rewrite because I feel it. Like I feel myself being too scared to do it and feeling very overwhelmed. But I'm doing it, okay? It's happening today. Okay. I shouldn't even bother looking at this because this is just gonna throw me off. I'm suddenly so sleepy. Okay, I can't justify going to get coffee. Do I have coffee? I could probably make coffee. I shouldn't make coffee because I gotta wake up early. Wake up, Diane. We got work to do. Okay. Oh god, I'm so tired. It's like a defense mechanism. Like when I don't want to have to deal with anything, my body just like was like, no, you should be unconscious. Let's go to sleep. Let's do it. We're opening up draft 2. Scene 1, chapter 1. You know what I haven't really considered yet? Whether I want just like number chapters, like chapter 1, chapter 2, or if I should have like title chapters. Yeah, see, I don't want that. It doesn't sound like her anymore. The thing is, originally I start the story at a certain place, and I think it needs to start just like a few minutes later. I think I can start it, you know, 2 minutes later. Also, another update is that I do have a temporary name for the grooming salon, which is great. That feels good.
My heart's been ripped wide open. So many mixed emotions. It's like I finally noticed I've been set free. I've been set free. I spent a lifetime running, fearing what I'd become if I stopped playing goalie on all of my thoughts. Yeah, speaking out straight from my heart, but now I see.
Well, hello. So today is February 15th. It's Monday. I'm off work today. I'm feeling really low today. Like I had such plans for this weekend because it's a long weekend for me. I was like, oh my god, on this day I'm gonna do this, and then this day and this day and this. I had all these plans and they were great, and I did like next to nothing because I'm just feeling really low. I'm feeling heavy and just low energy and just kind of sad. Basically, I'm feeling kind of sad. Like I feel like definitely today I've been kind of, you know, on the verge of tears for a lot of the day. Like I just find myself like holding back tears. So I'm not feeling great today. And originally I woke up this morning and I was like, okay, my original plan was to do a vlog for a specific thing. I should have done it. I'm gonna be cutting it close for sure, but I'm moving it to next week because I'm not feeling it. And I wish I was one of those people who could, you know, just kind of push through. And sometimes I can do that, but sometimes I just can't. And you know, it is what it is. I'm doing my best, okay? I'm doing what I can, but I just wasn't feeling it. So my original plan changed. So then this morning I was like, you know what? Maybe I just need a little something to get me excited again, because yesterday I started to write. I started doing the rewrite of scene 1 of chapter 1. A lot needs to change in this first scene, and I think that I still don't have like I know what happens, but I don't have like a very clear like opening image type thing. I can't tell if I should start it where it's at or like a few minutes later. I don't know. I think I'm just struggling a bit with this first scene. A lot needs to change. It's also just kind of like her voice is different in this, like my main character's voice. I don't know. I think I just need to I need to do some work with this for sure. And I think that the amount of work that I need to do on that after just coming off such a beautiful, lovely kind of experience with rewriting the prologue. I think coming from that to like seeing how much work needs to go into this rewrite of the first scene, I think it just kind of stopped me a bit, and it I don't know, it did something, and then I just didn't end up doing any writing, and then I started work, and that's exhausting. And then today I went again to start, and I was like, you know what, maybe if I do something to kind of help me get excited about it again. Like I am excited, but I needed like a little boost of something because I'm just feeling so ugh. So this morning I woke up and I thought, you know what I'm gonna do first before I get into trying to rewrite this scene is I'm gonna go to Walmart, I'm gonna buy a new binder, I'm gonna print out all of my updated Ben stuff, like my draft 2 Ben stuff basically, to make my draft 2 story Bible. I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna print all that out, I'm gonna get all excited, I'm gonna look over things again, and it's gonna give me just this boost of energy to start writing the rewrite of the first scene. But then I realized that the whole reason I'm even home on a Monday is because it's a holiday, things are closed, so I can't do any of that, and my printer is low on ink and I need to buy ink. It just didn't happen today. And that made me a little bit sad, but that's okay. It's okay. I'll do it next weekend and it'll be amazing. So I think what I'm gonna do today is just kind of take it easy. Like, I'm just gonna take it easy. I mean, I feel like I've done that pretty much all weekend, but I think I'll probably just do some reading. Like I did do some reading earlier in my room with the sun coming in. That was really nice. But I think that's kind of what I'm gonna do. I'll probably do some reading. I might even do some like craft book reading. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like I want to read a craft book. Probably watch a show while I eat some food, and then maybe just work on like some editing, like something that's still like kind of creative, but not super. Nothing that I really need to use my brain power for. I think that might help with my mood and just kind of, you know, getting those creative juices flowing again, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I feel like in this vlog, the only progress I've made is rewriting the prologue, which isn't a lot, but you know, it's something. It's a start. And I still feel really good about this story, and I know that I can make it good. It's just this first scene is kind of, I don't know, it's taken me, okay? I think next weekend, if I'm still really struggling to rewrite this first scene, I'm just gonna move on to the next scene. I really don't want to do that. Like, I really want to write this rewrite as chronologically as possible. Like, I don't want to have to skip to another scene. But you know, if it's really holding me back, I don't want to stay stuck. I'll do whatever I need to do to get out of the stuck. So I will move on to the next scene and so on and so forth until, you know, I finish this rewrite, because it is happening, okay? Maybe I should set a deadline for when I want this done. It's hard with work. I feel like I would like to set a little deadline. Let's look at this. Okay, so today's the 15th of February. All I have written is the prologue. Okay, so the deadline I'm gonna give myself, and this isn't a strict deadline, this is just kind of, you know, it's like strict enough where I really want to have it done by then, but not so strict where I'll be super hard on myself if I don't make it. But I just want something to kind of work toward. I feel like it helps. I feel like it does help. So my deadline that I'm setting for myself is gonna be May 1st. Does that make sense? Is that too soon? It feels a little bit soon, but not really. It also feels like I can do it. Okay, so yeah, May 1st is my deadline for draft 2 of Ben. I really want to do it. I think I could do it. And if I can't do it, that's okay too. Yeah, I feel pretty good about that. And it feels good to have something to kind of, you know, work toward in a way. You know? But yeah, I think I'm just gonna spend the rest of the evening just kind of absorbing things and maybe working on some editing. There is a reading vlog that I really want to get up soon, so I might work on that as well. Let me know if you have any kind of tips or tricks or advice for getting through, you know, the second draft. If you have any drafting tips, you know, let me know. Let me know things. Okay, so I wanted to start a little thing at the end of all my videos going forward where it's kind of like a little appreciation shout out type thing where I shout out one of the comments from my last video that has stay gold in it. So if you comment stay gold within the comment that you leave on one of my videos, I can shout you out and just give you some love and some appreciation. I don't know if that's lame, but I kind of just wanted to start doing it, and we'll see where it goes from there. So that being said, today's Stay Gold comment shout out goes to Michael CB Chen. Thank you so much for your comment. I appreciate you. And yes, I also love my OG book Bible, and I can't wait to do my updated draft 2 version of it. There's so, like, it's gonna look so much cuter. Everything's gonna be so much more organized. I love it. I'm very excited. So thank you so much. And I honestly love and appreciate anyone who comments. Like, it's just, it warms my heart, okay? It makes my day. I just love it. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching. And if you got to the end of this video, comment down below, stay gold, because you are golden.